assassin. And don't pretend you're not a mass murderer on a global scale. You do damage, Joe Biden. You do damage. The political gaslighting that the Democrats, led by Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi, what they do, all of them, Obama, the Clintons, what they do is disgusting. Gaslighting is doing one thing and saying another and telling you you're better off for it. And people believe it. Obama and Biden drone bomb the Middle East more than any other country. They did not withdraw troops. And then you go to Joe Biden being a mass murderer, bombing Syria 21 days into office. Excuse me? It's like America at this point is hire a killer. Other countries are hiring us to do their dirty work, somehow, some way. They're buying arms or they're buying drugs. I don't talk about Republicans a lot because it's just obvious. It's like I don't have to, we can see it. Whereas the Democrats do hide it better. And the people at home think everybody wants their stuff. Migrants are trying to cross the border to steal their Walmart couch. Fuck that. It's an oligarchy. It is not a democracy. Americans don't even know that there's no choice. The corporation gives you no choice. At one point you become the corporation. And yet they're making money off of you for their product. To them, it's like throwing slop for pigs. That is what they think of you. And it is a cult. Mark my words, it sure is.
Shalom Yasharallah. I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well and teach well according to the spirits that be Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there. Put your word to the four corners to see it, and peace and blessing to your hopeful believers out there, which are part of the elect. Also, believers are. So y'all say Shalom, man. But we got a video to the prosperity of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Just going into how really I'm going to have the clip play in the beginning. And what it's called, I had read that little article thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like a little article. Really wasn't even no article, just her saying things. And she was saying how we know how America, you know what I'm saying, they have this false hope as thinking that, you know, you got two different types of weight, two different types of power. Because she was saying it doesn't matter who gets in office, right? It doesn't matter who gets in office. They all go to the same eagle. That's what she pretty much was saying. Two wings on a different eagle, man. Because why? They're controlled by oligarchy. You know what I'm saying? That's what we are living in. It's an oligarchy, and it says a small group of people having control of a country, organization, or institution. So that small group of people is known as the secret council of the wicked, being the higher up Edomites, the Esau. You know what I'm saying? Esau, not Esau, but like it is Esau, but the elites, you know, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, you know what I'm saying, Queen Elizabeth and all of them. That's the secret council of the wicked, man. You know, because we know what they're discussing. They're discussing how to deceive the Israelites and all those type of things, man. And let me get this scripture right here, because, you know, we can't let Satan get an advantage of us, man. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his device. Exactly, man. An advantage goes to him getting a superior upper hand on us. Exactly, because we don't want Satan to have an upper hand on us, man. At a point in time, he did, because we was in a congregation of the dead. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have no understanding of who we were. So at the time, Esau had an advantage of us. He could tell us anything about the so-called black man, so-called Native American, so-called Latino, and anything about the Israelites, and we'll believe it because we didn't know nothing. You know, so now we have come through the remembrance. Our minds been stirred up through the power spirit of Yahweh by him sending up men. Now we, Satan doesn't have an advantage of us now. He sets up a trap, and we're able to see straight through his traps now through the power spirit of Yahweh, man. It says, lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices, man. And his devices going to his wicked inventions, because all those wicked inventions, everything he creates is to destroy the Israelites. Whether it be that jab, anything, all the things are created to destroy the Israelites. Because that's his main goal, to cut us off from being a nation, to not make Israel in remembrance. So, you know, everything he creates is to get the Israelites, whether he be setting up somebody that look like a so-called black man and be a Hamite like he did with Obama. You know, every Israelite, oh, yeah, we finally made it, you know what I'm saying? He made it in office. Obama, he a Hamite. Then Kamala Harris, kind of find out she's not even an Israelite, man. So it's just really just giving Jake that false hope that they can make it in this world, but they can't, man. We can't, because the scriptures say how this place is polluted and should destroy you. This is not our rest, man. So we can't make it here, man. This is not our rest. Our rest is going to be in the kingdom of heaven when Yahweh Shah returns and restores order, righteous order, man. And then you got to get right here, man. Let me go to it. This says Psalm 64:2. It says, hide me. This is a song of David. It said, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, man. And when you get that definition of insurrection, let's get it. It says a violent uprising against an authoritative government. Because that's what Esau doing, man. His main goal is to come for the Israelites. So, he has this violent uprisings against us as far as pushing out the jab, saying the areas that they were predominantly in. And also, he's going to really come down with great wrath upon the Israelites. He's going to come down with great wrath upon the whole world, because the whole world's going to get tried with the chip. They're going to be forced to make the jab, forced to take the jab. But his main ones he's trying to get are the Israelites, man. And King David said, hide them from that, because we need to be hid from that. Lord want to be the elect, because the only way we're going to be protected from Esau is by the person that's controlling Esau, which is Yahweh Basham Shah, man. He's the only person going to protect us from that, man. And the woman, she was saying how, the two things is controlled by oligarchy. Oligarchy, and that oligarchy is a secret council of the wicked, man. It's a secret council of the wicked, which are the workers of iniquity. They work iniquity because Esau is pursuing the Malachi. He's the board of wickedness, man. And he has perpetual hatred towards the Israelites. He helped forward the affliction because of that hatred, man. Everything he do is dedicated to destroying the Israelites. Everything he do, man. So that's one of the devices they done set up that what is called the Democrats and Republicans, just like the Publican and Patricians. That's just a trap, a snare for the Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, it says, I'm reading it again, Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And it says a violent uprising, because we know who the workers of iniquity are. That's and then you can also go into our people, because our people are going to be what is called, some of our people, they're going to be coming carrying out other people judgment, man. So say they try to come against the elect. Scripture say no weapon shall prosper against the elect. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Lord willing, we beat those men. But anything formed against the elect is not going to prosper, man. And you see King David saying, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. We know the secret counsel of the wicked to be those high up Edomites. More specific, the Bill Gates, Hell Gates, you know what I'm saying? The Rothschild, Queen Elizabeth, and her, all of them, you know what I'm saying? The Rockefellers, the Rothschild. Those are secret counsel of the wicked. And we know what their counsel is, man. They're all dedicated. Their full goal is to make Israel not a remembrance, man. That because insurrection says violent uprising, because they want to have a violent uprising against. And you said it's a government, and we know the elect. Within the elect, you have the 144,000, which are part of the governing body of Yahweh Shah, man. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to go against Yahweh Shah's government. You know what I'm saying? But the scripture going to how the Most High has the elect in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shah says how he has the elect in his hand. Then he said, I'm in my Father's hand. Roughly paraphrasing, he's saying that can't nobody pluck them out of his hand. So can't nobody do nothing to the elect unless Yahweh Shah gives them to say so. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to be able to damage his elect unless that's their lot. And the Most High has to set up to where his elect was going to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody. Scriptures say how, what it's called, how Yahweh Shah justify his elect, man. Roughly paraphrasing. But it said, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. And as you see in the video, because, she was just going into how, there's just two different wings on the same bird, man. Let me get this scripture real quick. It's like, you got, let's go to Revelations, right? 13. Let me see. I think it's 11. Yeah, right here. 13:11. It says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, being the Romanian Empire, and had two horns like a lamb. You know what I'm saying? That other beast coming up, that's the NATO and the EU, the revival of the Romanian Empire, the NATO and the EU. They practice the same philosophies and the things pushed back in Rome. You know what I'm saying? All that same stuff that the Romans were pushing, back here today, same spirits back here, they pushing the same stuff, man. The same wicked, the same paganism. But it says, and beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb. So when you go into two horns like a lamb, those two horns go into meaning two different types of powers. So back in the Romanian Empire, you had the publican and patricians, right? Which are two types of powers. What you have today now are the Republicans and Democrats. See, the Peel and Patrician, there's two types of powers, but they both are on the part of the same eagle. They're part of the same bird. They both have the same boss, which are the elites. You know what I'm saying? Same thing now. You had the Republican and Democrats. They both, because that's what they do. They do that like they said, gaslighting, which that I'm gonna get the scripture, but they do that gaslighting where they will say one thing and turn around and do another thing and say it's better for you, man. That's what the Democrats do right there. The Republicans. The Republicans, they're obvious, okay, they don't like, Israelites. But the Democrats will give you people that false hope that they have freedom. They're able to do these things, They have somebody up there fighting for them. And it's really the false hope for the Israelites, which is going to how this devil goes to mean a deceiver, man. Esau, Edom is a devil. He's a physical counterpart of the devil. He's a devil. He's a deceiver. So he's deceiving them with those wicked inventions, man. The wicked devices. It says, in 2 Corinthians, if the prayer says, lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. That's one of his devices, having two types of power set up, Like he had back in Rome, publican and patricians, you have the Republicans and Democrats, right? He has both of them two powers set up, and he has the Democrats set up to give the Israelites the thought that they have a chance of making it in Esau's kingdom, which is not true. Because Esau, the secret council of the wicked, the elites, they're discussing on how to get rid of Israel, how to cut them off as a nation, pursuing the Psalms 83, man. That's what they're discussing on. They're not discussing on, oh yeah, we're going to give them a chance. No, Esau doesn't care for that. He's the wicked. It said the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So even him being nice to us is cruel. Just think about that, man. And that's them two powers. Because you see what she said? The lady, she said it. She was like, it don't matter if it's fucking Republicans in the presidency. It don't matter if the damn Democrats in the presidency. Excuse my language, but it don't matter if the Republicans in the presidency. It don't matter if the Democrats in the presidency. They both pushing forth the same agenda. You know what I'm saying? They both pushing for the same goal. Why? Because the secret council, the higher up over them, you know what I'm saying, ones that run everything are the elite. You know what I'm saying? They both, described as a dragon. Two wings on the same dragon, man. two wings on the same bird, same eagle. That's what it is, man. It's ran by Esau, Edom, man. As scripture say, let's get that, man. I'm gonna finish out. It says, and he spake as a dragon, man, going to how he speak in ways of draconian, because draconian goes to meaning gaining power. So he's speaking ways and having power over the people, man. Just like it was back with what is it called? Dang, I can't even think of it right now. But pretty much Esau Edom, he has that godlike complex. As you see, every time he's came into rulership, he's always trying to bring forth this new world order where he brings all these nations into dominion to him. That's his goal. He wants to have all these nations under dominion of him. But we know the only person who's going to do that is Yahweh Shah. It's the only one who's going to do that, man. But let me get this scripture, man. It just left the mind. I got to, let's see, behold another beast. Oh, yeah. It's in Job, man. If it don't pop up, man. Right here, Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof is not where and who is he. Exactly, man. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You know how the scriptures say they brung out the bones of the princes, the kings and all that. That's them covering the face of the judges, man. Not showing no sign that Israelites rule. Not showing no sign, whitewashing the pictures. That Renaissance period. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get rid of, whitewash everything, make Yahweh Shah fucking Edomite. And Yahweh Shah's not no Edomite, man. He's a so-called black man. That's the biblical description of how he looks, man. He looks like a so-called black man, a man from the tribe of Judah. And he's from the lineage of David. He's of the seed of David, as he says in the scriptures, man. But then it says, yes, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. So that means right now, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. And that wicked person, who is the wicked? The wicked is Esau Edom, man. That's who the wicked is. Esau, Edom, the wicked. David said, man, he was saying it, man. Rise and disappoint. I think that's a scripture. But Esau, Edom is the wicked, man. They're the border of wickedness, as pursuing the Malachi. Border means territory of wickedness, man. They're the wicked. Now, the heathen nations are wicked too, but Esau was created to be the wicked. He's literally the rival of Jacob. Esau is the rival of Jacob. Because you know how you have, superheroes, da-da-da-da-da. They got villains. They got multiple villains, but they got that one villain like, oh, that's the one. That's his main villain right there. Like, you got Batman, Joker. Batman got a whole different villain. Catwoman, Two-Face, Penguin, Clayface, Bane. You know what I'm saying? Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze. You get all these other villains, but Joker, that's his main villain. That's how Esau is to Yashar Ali, to the Israelites, man. Esau, he's that enemy of Jacob, man. And that's why, the scripture said it, man, that his hatred towards us, you know what I'm saying? He helped forward our affliction, man, because that hatred that he has for the Israelites that was put upon him, because he says that it's a word. Oh, that perpetual hatred that he has towards us, you know what I'm saying? That perpetual hatred Esau has towards us, man. So Esau, everything he does, man, he just, scripture say never trust our enemy, as iron rusts so to his wickedness, man. Let's get that, man. Let me get that real quick. Ecclesiastes 12:10, it says, never trust thy enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Exactly, man. That's devil, same serpent from the damn that old serpent. He the same snake, you know what I'm saying? Slithering, lying, stabbing in the back. He ain't changed. He hated us back then. He prayed on. He was happy when the Israelites went down. You know what I'm saying? Esau, Edom, the Edomites, they was happy when the Israelites down. He the same person now. Same spirit now, man. Same spirit. That's what we got to understand through the prosperity of Yahweh Shah, man. One thing, Esau's trying to bring forth all these nations under his dominion. You know what I'm saying? That's his goal. He wants all these nations under dominion, that new world order. But while he's doing that, he wants to get rid of the Israelites. That's why scripture say that he's shorting a day for the elect's sake. You know what I'm saying? Because if he didn't, no flesh would be saved. Because Esau, the rate that he's moving at, he trying to get rid of the Israelites. His main goal is to get rid of the Israelites, man. That's why he gives us that. That's why he trying to deceive. The scripture say he can't deceive his elect. Lord, when it be the elect, because our mind been freed. You know what I'm saying? It said, you know what I'm saying? You get the truth and it should set you free. It ain't set us physically free, but we mentally free now. Because we know it's no place for us in this world, man. What Micah 2:10 say, arise and depart, for this is not your rest, for it is polluted. It is polluted and shall destroy. Why is it polluted? Because Job 9:24, man. Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, so it's polluted. It's built around, because the law such commandments of Yahweh, they bring forth life. Scripture describes him as being a red horse that took the peace from the earth, man. So Esau, Edom, his main goal is to get rid of the Israelites, man. So anything he does is push towards the Israelites. He gonna give them a chance, set up people, and make Jake think that he has a chance in this society. But at that point, he's doing that to keep Jake in his motion, to keep serving him. Go hard and be the best slave you could be for me, and I'll let you come in the house one day. That's what Esau's doing, man. But we have understanding that the prosperity of Yahweh Shah that we don't want no reparation. We don't want no them whack reparations. Real reparations, according to scriptures, is we gotta shed the blood of him that shed it. You know what I'm saying? Pursuant to the scriptures. But we don't want no pat on the back from the devil. No, we don't want none of that, man. We want your blood shed. We want to come into rulership, man, and take your ass out of the fucking power seat, man, because it's a wicked devil, man. You see what he's doing to the Israelites, deceiving them, setting them up, saying that they're the minority for the jab. When have we ever been the minority to get something that can help for a so deadly virus? You know what I'm saying? The Crown Vic is such a deadly virus, but he got the Jake Israelite as the minority to get it. When have we ever been your first priority to be protected? You know what I'm saying? Esau don't care about us, man. He don't care about us. Then I just want to hit that gaslighting turn, man. This be the last scripture, man. Hold on. Right here, man. It says, this song's okay. It says Psalm 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. You know what I'm saying? Esau, he's gonna speak stuff that sound good to you because he's a deceiver, man. He's a deceiver. Pursuing the 2 Corinthians, he said that how he let Satan should get an advantage of, so we're not ignorant of devices. Satan, he's trying to get an advantage over the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to overpower the Israelites. And he does it in his craftiness. You know, his craftiness, one of his craftiness is him deceiving us. You know what I'm saying? That's one of his tactics that he used against Israel. He deceives us. Tell you this, then do this and say it's better for you, but it's really better for him. But he said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Exactly, man. We got to understand through the prosperity of Yahweh Shah, man. This world is built around... it's built upon wickedness, you know what I'm saying? Everything we see, man, is pushed forth. The vibration of this world is wickedness, man. Straight wicked, straight left-handed, straight against Yahweh Shah, man. And if it's against Yahweh Shah, it's definitely against his people, being the Israelites. So Esau is all built around destroying Jake, man. Now we got to remember through the prosperity of Yahweh Shah, he's all built around destroying Jake, man. What does Jacob say, man? I mean, what did Esau say, man? The day shall come where I shall slay my brother Jacob, you know what I'm saying? So we need that protection from Yahweh Shah, man, because this devil, hey, he's getting ready to make some moves by the Most High. He's gonna make him make those moves with his left hand, but he's gonna do some crazy moves, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, kind of just speaking on just the top of the Esau though, but yeah, just hit the back to the point, man. That gaslighting thing she put out, man. Esau, man, man. These are just two wings on the same bird, man. I pulled out the scripture, Revelation 13 and 11. We'll get it again. We just get it again. We ended off on that. Just reread it, man. Right there, man. 13:11. It says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns, 2 types of powers, like he had back Romaine. And this is they don't use an extension of the Romanian Empire, man. They practice the same things. This is an extension, but you had 2 horns like a lamb, 2 types of power. You know what I'm saying? You had the publican and patricians, but now you had the Republicans. Because in that government system back then, they had the Republicans and patricians. Now they have the Republicans and Democrats. But they both go to the same bird, man. They both on the same eagle. They just giving you sense of chance like, I could do. No, man, they both on the same. They both had the same goal, man. To get rid of the Israelites, man. And they said he spake as a dragon, man. But Lord willing, this is edifying through the spirits of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man. And it wasn't confused, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of all over the place. But Lord willing, it was edifying. And it really, you know what I'm saying, fed the sheep, you know, to the prosperity Yahweh Shah, man. I'm ending up by saying, call Allah Yahweh, Yahweh, Bahashim Awashah, Bahashim Kakadash, until I say Shalom, man.